Jeff, I got to admit, hearing about smoke coming back to the Bay Area, few forecasts have depressed me as much as that.
Yeah,
Hearing that is coming and all that means for us, really it kind of hit me more than I expected.
Yeah, and for a lot of us, the past 3 years, it's been so difficult. So we get the smoke moving in. Not only is it affecting your breathing, but your mood, like you mentioned. It's just kind of that, PTSD we've all been through. So we do want to let you know, yes, there is more smoke on the way. So hopefully you've been able to enjoy some of that sunshine. Now, here's the thing that is switching it up for us. It's this area of low pressure I'm tracking just off to the north. So this is also driving the wind down across Northern California, and the counterclockwise circulation around this, that is what's helping to take this smoke and also push it down here throughout the Bay Area. So let's bring you into the latest on the wind. Just in case you missed it, I really want to be clear on where we expect some of those top wind gusts to be. And you got to be up in the mountains 1,000 feet and above to really experience some of those strongest wind gusts. You can see it on our map here. Red flag fire warning. Those are the areas in red over the North Bay Mountains, also the East Bay Mountains, and for the eastern side of the South Bay. So up in the mountains, 20 to 50 mile per hour wind gusts. Down in the valleys, not as gusty. I think we'll be okay. 10 to 25 mile per hour winds. Humidity also down to 10 to 25%. So let's focus it in on where we think some of the strongest wind gusts will be. And you can see 11:30 tonight. Look for these bright colors here. You can see the key. You get into the red and the magenta. That's 40 to 50 mile per hour winds. By 11:30, we're getting some of that right around the mountains just outside of Napa. Not that bad at the lower elevations. Now, as you roll through tomorrow morning, look at how that area expands, especially to the mountains to the north and the east of Napa. 40 to 50, maybe even a little bit higher on those wind gusts. Lower elevations, as we talked about, only looking at 10 to about 25 miles per hour. Then it looks like we'll undergo a little bit of a break here as we roll through tomorrow afternoon. But there is some new information. We could see the wind kick up a little bit more Wednesday night and early Thursday morning. Not as strong as what we'll see in the mountains, at least into tomorrow. But again, we're going to get some on and off wind here as we head through the next 36 hours. We're going to have more on that as we get closer, but let's also take you into the smoke. And tonight, it's all off to the north and the east, but through tomorrow, watch how that smoke just covers the North Bay, East Bay, and moves down across the South Bay. Early indications are that we'll also see the smoke linger into Thursday's forecast. So as we get up tomorrow, we'll start off in the upper 50s and low 60s throughout the Bay Area, with that haze and that smoke starting to move down. And through the afternoon, those temperatures, they're going to stay in the 80s across the inland valleys. Go near the bay, we'll be in the 70s here from Oakland over to Palo Alto, and 60s right at the coast. On my 7-day forecast in San Francisco, we'll hold with these temperatures in the 60s as we roll through the extended period. And across the inland valleys, at least we're not looking at triple-digit temperatures right now. So there is some good news on the temperature side. But, I heard from some parents on Twitter. They were also saying, okay, my kids are back in school. We have the COVID restrictions. Windows are open because of that to let it ventilate. And now we have smoke tomorrow. So maybe some schools might start to send out some alerts or messages on what their plan is going to be on that.
That's true, because remember, when the smoke got bad, they also canceled outdoor time. Not just closing the windows, but the kids not allowed outdoors during recess. So we'll have to keep an eye on that.
Be interesting.
Thanks, Jeff.